Kayla. I'm Miss Penya's sister, and I'm studying advertising at the University of Texas at Austin. I kind of liked that advertising was a blend of all of my passions, so it's kind of where the business field meets the creativity. After school, I hope to work in-house at a company in their advertising or marketing department. There are a couple different paths that someone who's in the advertising world can take. Most people work either in-house or at an ad agency. An ad agency would be an external organization that works on advertisements for companies, and the in-house department would be for a specific company, so it could be like the advertising department inside of Google or inside of Facebook. I definitely did not know that this is where I would end up. I knew I wanted to be in a communication field, and I knew I wanted to be in the Moody College of Communication, so I kind of researched the majors they offered, and I realized that advertising, like I was saying, is kind of the blend of creativity and business. So I started taking some intro classes, figuring out what a profession in advertising actually looks like, and started doing my research from there. Oh yeah, for sure. I tell everyone every high school senior I've ever known or I've ever met, whether it be friends or family members, I didn't know where I was going to school until March of my senior year. And even then, I applied to advertising, and I always thought I was going to switch my major until I started taking those intro courses, kind of finding out what it was, because I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions about advertising specifically. So once I kind of learned what a profession in that field looks like, I realized how much it actually does interest me. So as a junior in high school, my English teacher had us write essays as a class assignment based on the topics that Apply Texas provides. So you'll see that there's Essay A, Essay B, and Essay C on Apply Texas, so we had to write essays for each of those topics. So I already had some that were edited under my belt as I went into my senior year. So as soon as the Apply Texas application opened, I was pretty much set for my application. It's pretty straightforward. I submitted my essay that I had already written and any other documents they required. So I think I applied to 4 universities. I ended up getting into 3 of the 4, and out of the 3 I got into, I knew that after narrowing them down, I knew I wanted to be in a city like Austin. So there were opportunities outside of school and academics, so career opportunities, places I could potentially live after school, and just have other fun things to do that's a part of the college experience. I definitely recommend applying to FAFSA as soon as it opens because it is provided on a first come, first served basis. It's pretty straightforward and simple. That's something you'll have to probably collaborate with your parents or guardians on because it does have a lot of tax information regarding, what kind of loans or grants you're going to be eligible for. So definitely, I would say that kind of finding my place at such a big university, especially coming from a small town like all of you will, it was hard to find people that I felt comfortable with, and just kind of finding my place on the university. So of course, college is about learning about yourself, having new experiences, but also remember that you're there for a reason. Don't get too carried away with having fun. You want to make sure you have your goals in mind at all times, and just stay focused on obtaining your education. So something that I wish someone had told me when I was going into college is that no one's really gonna feel comfortable, and if you see people that seem like they have it all together, realistically they probably don't. So you shouldn't let that make you feel like you're behind in some way, because you're really not. Everyone's at the exact same place. They're everyone's starting fresh, so a good way to kind of be proactive with that is by joining organizations, kind of finding your people on campus to make